What is this garbage? Oh my. So I'm doing a lot of alien garbage the last 2 days because they're all of a sudden everywhere, including the Pentagon, not Pentagon, what do you call it, Capitol Hill, etc. Whatever, like the movie said they'd be. But like, I just posted this that in Fort there was a leaked document years ago. Nobody remembers. I think it's for the 4th of December or something. I don't know. Like I hate doing numbers, but it was in the public realm or the dark realm of the internet. And I don't know whatever happened with that story. I didn't really follow too close because I'm not a big alien guy. I assume it's fake. So I'm telling people get a laser beam because when these doohickeys show up, whether they're real, you can probably bounce your light up and see how that works. And cover your ears because the 5D sound that the dark arts uses for the military, they use sound waves to make you see shit with those. You ever see those signs on the internet where the dinosaur jumps out of the building and scares everybody? Yeah, that's commercial stuff. Imagine what these assholes got right there. See that work? And they're painting the skies and all that red lately and so forth. You need iodine, not iodine. What do you call it? Aluminum. So you paint. Remember, you ever go to the movies and they had the silver screen because they had speckles of silver in it? That's like aluminum. They could be setting the skies up. I've seen these myself the last month on my own security cameras. So I don't know what it is, but it's one of three things. It's either God having his spiritual battle with the angels and demons. There's a good chance of that. I believe that's a good chance. Because they've been telling you your whole life for that. So that's probably, and they've been prepared for it. Two, it's the military with your blue beams and all that garbage. For the one world order, which they announced in 1980. Ronald Reagan said we would need an alien invasion. Look it up. Ronald Reagan, I think it was State of the Union. We need an alien invasion to bring people together. And if this thing is zapping people, zip, 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 I see how that work? You're going to blame the aliens that are from outer space or whatever you believe, because that's the third thing it could be. If these are really from outer space, whatever that garbage is, then that's not good either. That means something's wrong. Something wrong. See how that work? So it's either God, the military, or real aliens. And if a lot of people get taken out, but not to launch, by this thing supposedly, which could be a satellite above it shooting a beam, a death ray, whatever you call it in the movies. This is a movie scenario. None of this is real. You'll see this because it's bouncing off the aluminum sprayed sky. These guys are in the area or whatever. Maybe they got the ones with the big spotlight that could burn like all your cow fields and stuff like they've been doing in Hawaii and Remember Paradise, California, when one of these bigger ones said it's a 747 or whatever. Like they're called doohickeys or something. But they could cook you. Why do you think they're putting blue roofs all over the place? The important people. But the point of what all this is you're gonna blame God. So then whatever. Now you hate God even more than you do now. So that, and the people that really do all this always get away with it. And whoever they is, see how that works? Because now you still don't know. It's one of three, and none of them are good. So they could literally take the population down where they promise it's got to go to 500 million because some say a billion, but they wrote 500 million in stone that was now blew up in Stonehenge, or not Stonehenge, what is it? The Georgia Guidestone. Remember that? You don't remember. Remember? Poof. That said 500 million is where they're heading to this garbage. World War III, aliens, and then a virus. Guess what happens? I'll show you what happens. This is the thing called the Deagle Report. They're going to tell you that this is debunked, etc. Well, this was on their site. Deagle was the actuary for DARPA and 5 U.S. presidents. That's a fact. He's one of the smartest ever actuaries to live. He was like a computer and all this garbage. So they hired him, of course. And in 2012, he published that the white nations, the Europe, what do you call Chicago? USA, Canada, all you garbage countries, right? Are going to drop in population. Here he's got, they updated this year, 2017, there was 327 million in the USA. It goes down to 100 million. That means 2 out of 3 somehow don't make it to this appointment for the actuary, what do you call this, audit to see how many souls are left. And if that doesn't scare, don't worry about it. Don't look at this is fake. Is it? Because it was up there till 2022. For 10 years, that's probably some dark arts reason, by the way. By 999,999 days, because these guys do everything by their dark arts. 5 presidents use this guy's aid. This means countries go based on look at the income drop. Take a snapshot. We dropped to nothing income, everything. What does it say? 79 million down to 19 million or 10 million? Like, I can't see it on my glasses on. So you see how that worked? If that, hang on. So what I say is put on the full armor of God, and then people yell, you talk about the Bible. I talk about the Bible because it's like the cheat codes to the video game you're in. Like, let's just look at it as like everybody looks at things. Well, not everybody, but like 60%. Since I learned so much about psychology and personalities, I've learned why everybody's so weird. Like the normal people think in linear terms. They think it's step 1, step 2, step 3. They don't see the bigger picture sometimes, and the people like me see shit that nobody else can see. So, like, how lucky for me. Anyways, the full armor of God doesn't have to be your Bible, but it should be. Like, a lot of Christians would believe that. But, like, it means these are metaphors. The belt of truth. This is what humans can. This is why the aliens got to come and destroy everything. And they may be real, and I don't blame them. Belt of truth. Breastplate of righteousness. Who do you know that's righteous? Go after yourself. Shoes of peace. Anyone? Shield of faith. That's gone, in this country at least. Helmet of salvation. Yeah, good luck. And sword of spirit. How many people do you know have any of these? Seriously, and ask yourself this garbage. Try to live by this stuff, and it's hard. But you know what? If you do it, you become a better person. And we can make this place a better place, but nobody could do that. See, we're like, you can't. This is only 1, 2, 3. These are like metaphors. How about the 10 things? The list of 10. Like, do 5 of them. See if you can do 5 out. Nope. Gambling, sex, this, that. We've degenerated to a bunch of garbage, which would be the whore of Babylon. Like everything in Revelation's playing out. It's just amazing. Like, so just in case, like they got their fingers on buttons. It wasn't this bad even for the Cuban Missile Crisis. None of you even know because you don't know history. But like that was the closest we came to self-destruction. And it looks like it's civilizations in history over and over and over. We end this way. When you get to technology, you go to this. And then when the civilization collapses, but the whole world's collapsing this time. It's not just us. We're not the only assholes here. But when we go down, we take the world with it. And we're going down. That's a fact. I don't care what puppet you think you selected or voted for, whatever. It's all garbage. They're all actors, by the way. And they're all playing for Team Demon. Look at all their symbols. And this amazes me how nobody can see symbols. Like, symbols is the whole word, the real language. Like, and I think it's the fluoride, the 5G. And the 5G towers, by the way, when these... Hang on. I got to finish. Hang on. So, I'm just going to leave this in the background a second. Aliens Killing Humans is the title here. Hang on. Shout out to this channel. Horrifically mutated aliens invade Earth to hunt for humans' flesh. Now, what if this is the other thing I said? This is number 3, I think, on my list. What if these are real interdimensional garbage? They're coming down. They're going to eat us like chickens because there's too many chickens. I raise chickens, so I know, like, if there's too many, you got to back them off a notch. See how that work? So if you're the lords of this garbage place right now, Earth, that you've all disrespected to this point, and now we're to the point where we're going to hit nukes, maybe the aliens show up. That's a theory, okay? That's just a theory. I'm not a gynecologist yet, so give me a break. But I'm saying that's one theory. The other is it's interdimensional because they D-wave, the demon wave that's been running since 2012 with CERN, with the freaking NASA, with the UCLA, with DARPA. They all have one of these D-waves and they're all interlinked. And they're doing interdimensional shit back in 2012, by the way. Like, you won't even understand what I'm talking about. But for the few out there, think about that. I've been talking to AI about this. We're going to have a video about this. I went deep with AI on this garbage. Like, but let's say the aliens are fake. It is the lords with the blue balls. And then you're getting zapped, not by shit from space even, Your 5G cell tower. Look at those. And no matter, you see those white golf balls that they say is for tornado prediction? Because now we can't even predict tornadoes. We lost 80% of the prediction because of 5G coming from space. Is jamming said signal, or not space, the cell towers. Elon shit now could go through your house. Your Lord Elon, everybody's trusting the anti C word, let's call it, just so I don't get censored out. Like, so frequency is what I'm trying to say. They could turn the dot. You ever go by one of those cell towers? I had a guy I knew that's the thing is about 6 inches thick. The ground cable, the copper, like bigger than most guys. Girth. Okay, not for you guys out there like that problem. And it was like so then, but it's still thick for a wire. Like so, if that wire, I'm like, what are you ground? Because it's all low power, 5G, right? All LED light bulbs and all this garbage. Like, why do you need? And then they got them all secured with this like for the sun blast, their EMP garbage. Like, that's interesting because then some people started calling them DTH towers. Fill in the blank. What would a DTA? What's that sound like? This. You see how I'm saying? Like towers. Like they turn those on when you think you're seeing aliens. They could spray us with lithium. You ever see lately the red skies, the pink red? It's really red. Lithium is red. It's called what is it? God, devil's something. There's a joke in the business. It's called devil's something, like the cloud gas. And they're spraying Florida, Michigan, like all over the country last week because they're testing out. You inhale some lithium, you're gonna get high. You see how that works? Because it breaks your brain not care about nothing. So if they dose you with some lithium, zap you with the freaking alien invasion, and then turn up the DTH towers, people drop like, let's say in the movies, flies drop when you spray them with Raid, but the Raid is invisible because it's frequency. See how that works? Yeah. And nobody will know nothing. You'll blame God. God should have saved us from the aliens. Like, and guess what? Now remember back in like when old man was in there, that demon, the freaking vampire. Like he bought all those body bags, and remember down in Georgia, I can't say the words. I'll get flagged. Those boxes that held two, let's say ex souls. What would you call it? What would we call it? Incarnate? No, is that incarnated? What am I thinking of? I'm thinking spiritual. When you have a disembodied, those were embodied souls. There we go. That's a new one. So the embodied souls that are no longer embodied, they could fit two to a box. And that was fake news. Don't worry if they had purchase orders there. Don't worry about it. Like. So I have a memory like an asshole. So I have like this photographic memory. You know what I'm saying? Like, so then when I go, hey, you remember? And everybody looks at you. I need to fact check that. And let me look at Google. Google says that was fact check. Those things were not real. Well, there's video of them. I saw them myself on video. I mean, I wasn't there, but like, this is back in the day when there's only a few of us out here doing this, Gary, before we got censored. And that was real. Then the guillotine. Remember those Gucci guillotines that he ordered? There's like 7,000 guillotines all over at every camp. Like, and we got a lot of camps, by the way. That's no joke. There's one in Michigan right now, active every night. There's guys there, and women probably. And then what do you call it? North Carolina's got one, but there ain't none of the people in their tents over there. So they're over there. And then there's another. I guarantee you, there's one west of us. Because some people think crazy theory that the freaking Mississippi's gonna pop again when we have the new Madrid, like, and that was predicted in like 2000 or 1996, I think, or 7. Remember when the U.S. Navy map was released? It shows the United States splitting in half, right down Illinois, where Illinois becomes ocean water. Like, how lucky for me. Whatever, like, who cares? That's why it's spiritual garbage. Like, I don't know. Like, do your thing, but like, get good with your soul garbage. Like, if you're cleaning the house this way, clean your soul up a little bit. Like, just in case, because these psychopaths, hang on a second. Because these psychopaths, this is mainstream news, guys. Like, if they're telling them, that's the CIA garbage. When the CIA's telling you to your face it's coming, By the way, I had AI draw this. This isn't a dream of mine recently. Just so you know, like, as a seer, garbage, this is creepy because I saw this in a vision. So I had AI draw it right away. I woke up, bam, there it is. So that, and it with all this garbage, mysterious lights over Capitol Hill causes UFO panic in D.C., etc. Is it happening? Is it? Here's the Capitol Hill thing. There's two videos up there playing, I think. Again. There's 3 or 4 up there. That's right by Capitol Hill. Hang on. These are the recent posts I put. Hang on. We got 3 nuclear warplanes up sending signals to their submarine nuke codes. They're called EASs. That's what that is. I might as well just give you a quick news update. There's what an E6 looks like. It's the doomsday plane that's not presidential. That's the E4. When the E4 is up, that means that the president could be on it. Cop locally was shot to death in a shootout. Black Friday sale went bad at a bank. Cop lost his life in a shootout. And then this thing, I want to touch on this. This symbol I know is a satanic symbol for death, I believe. Refresh my memory. Somebody put this in the cat. This is years ago. I worked on this, and now Richie from Boss was the one who brought up sigils. Like this, it's on our keyboard. Like everywhere you touch your computer, yourself, it has that button. That's a demonic sigil. Like so, then it looks a lot to me. Like so, I'm putting all this shit together about this. This is at the airport in UK. This looks like it's similar, right or no? Like. And it's a sphere. Huh? I don't know. Like orbs. Orbs are seen. I used to do ghost hunting with infrared cameras and all this garbage. I see orbs all the time on those in infrared. They're around you. Now they're just making themselves visible. This is like when a bird or not a bird, what do you call it? Like a lizard changes its color. These are in the infrared light. Now it's in human light. What do you call our light? RGB. See how that works? We only see 1% of light, so don't be so cocky. You think you're everything. You're nothing. But this thing on the AI is showing right here. You see how that works? And this is a pilot took this with his cell phone. I'm too close. This just happened. This is Manchester, England. Here's a better view, but it's hovering right over there. And then it was in the sky. Hang on. Where's the video? We got people putting it through this is all through AI garbage. This AI is saying it's not been edited. This is not Photoshop. It cannot find anything that is Photoshop. This is running through AI garbage. Like that's what it looks like in different filters. What the fuck is this? See how that works? That looks to me like that helmet of that red guy in whatever that stupid Disney movie or whatever it was. The guy that I think always is Elon Musk or something. Doesn't that look like his helmet a little bit? These could be demons or angels, you pricks. You see how that works? This could be no joke. Like, what if it ain't the military? What if they knew? What if the military knows these are common because of whatever reason? Like, whatever the end of the world garbage is. Like a pole flip, for example, that nobody wants to talk about. That'll flip the earth 45 degrees. Just saying. If they knew, then they would know these are common. Because of the book I just told you, the cheat codes. Like these, what if that is an angel or it's blue? It looks angelic to me, but like I don't feel it's evil. So blue would be angelic. If it was red, maybe or black, I would go more evil. But this to me looks like some angel garbage. Like when you get up to that level where their eyeballs, you see how that work? And I've caught this shit on my cameras like all the time. Like it's silver usually, like. Because of the light, it's infrared. But now you can see it in human eyeballs. They want you to see them. They're probably telling us to calm down. Here's some more analysis. Like this thing's not edited. Is what I'm trying to tell you. See how that work? Not edited. So is this interdimensional? Is it spiritual or is it blue? I don't know how Bluebeam could do this. But we don't know their technology. Why would this show up? And then when you run it through all the scans, it shows it's real. Like, real something. So then I run this today. I'm like, remember The Simpsons? This is where your answers are right here. Remember where they said it's coming to the White House? I just showed you. I could play the video in a second right after this. Of there was UFOs right over the Capitol last night. During Thanksgiving, we got UFOs over the Capitol. You guys are at home whacking off the porn. See how that work? Like, and then if the Simpsons told you, you don't need to hear what I'm saying. Go watch that show right here. See how that work? The Simpsons know because they're 33-degree Masons. They know. And by the way, shout out to the Dark Arts. It hit over 170 now or something. Like, this is insane. XRP is going to be the railroad track for the new internet, or what do you call it? The new blockchain tracking your ass garbage. The new world order garbage. So here, this is, look at this thing. What the hell is this garbage? This is everything's this is over the weekend, or not even the weekend yet. This is Thanksgiving. What is that? And I've seen this with my own cameras. Like, I got on TikTok. I'll put it up here. My security camera caught these UFOs right here. Like, what is this? And my friend got shot. She's got it on video. I'll get a copy. This happened to my friend near here. Like, what are those? See how that work? Angels, demons, and only certain people are seeing these. That's another question. Like, maybe you're on a certain frequency. I know a lot of you don't believe that, and I don't care if you believe it or not. Because you don't believe it means you're not on the frequency. But, like, people that are will get it. Why are certain people seeing? Is that an angel light and the other ones are demons? You see that? The spiritual guy. You better wake up, Watchman. I mean, look at this. This is insane. This is Moscow a few hours ago. Like, and I've caught these on my own cameras. Like, this is happening even to me. This is why I'm getting nervous. Because why would they have it flying over my house? Who the fuck? Why would I need to see this unless it's spiritual? Which would then make sense. But who am I? I'm just a guy with a cell phone. Talking shit. Like, spiritual shit. You better get your spiritual house in order. Because they're by nuclear plants. Watch, hang on. Oh, wait, this is an F-15 that gets smoked by this thing. Watch this. Oh. The F-15's right there. Boom, the thing changes course. See you later. See how that worked? That just shook off an F-15. Like, is that angels indeed? Like, what's going on around? See, F-15 still sitting with his dick in his hand. Like, what is this garbage? These are normal assholes like you. Look, I've got these on my own camera. See that thing going down there?
Oh. Shit.
The F-15 turned towards it and the thing took off. Look at... There's another one. Look, it looks like a light at first. They thought it was a spotlight. This is all since Thanksgiving. What is this garbage? They look like sperm. They go into that cloud and they're in that cloud. Like, you don't even know they're sitting there. Then the cloud turns. Look at this garbage. Those aren't drones, folks. I'll tell you that right now. They're moving way too fast. Look at it. No way. Here's another one.
Fuck me. Holy goddamn. This is so bright. Oh my. Oh. What is happening? Dude, that's the brightest it's ever been. Zoom out a little bit so you can kind of just gauge how bright we're talking.
Look at what the hell are these lights? See how that work? Here's Capitol Hill right here. This is last night, Thanksgiving. 4 stars over here. If that ain't some symbolic garbage. 4 UFOs is chilling over the Capitol. See how that work? You don't see no security, like no fighter jets. There's nothing like... That's not a problem. You see, that looks like it could be 2 bigger aircraft. One, like a triangle, and you're only seeing the bottom of the 2 lights. It's like a mirror image, too. Blue, and then white. That's like a mirror of itself. Check this out, the symbolism here. I'm going to have to look into this. What are they showing you here? There's 4 stars over the Kappa. Is that some death thing or something? Oh, that's creepy. Here they are moving. Different angles, same ones. There's a total of 4. Right? Yeah. Where'd it go? There it is in the middle. How creepy, huh? Over the Capitol last night. So, hang on. So I'll end it right here. This is exactly how I'm sitting right now, too. This is I'm glad I made this. Like, I'm sitting in a recliner, eating, not eating popcorn, I'd be lying, but I could be. So anyways, as we enter in the World War III, the alien invasions, God knows what else they're going to stick up our ass. Oh, the money collapse. But let me tell you one more news thing. The thing with Russia's bank collapsing, of course it is. Every central bank. The real war is the Federal Reserve, Central Bank are wiping all of us out. United States, Russia, they're all the Lord. These are the lords. Your country's hating it. It's all BS alert. This is a banker war. They're collapsing the money on purpose because they're going to a new money system. Look at CBDC's already running in Russia. See how that work? Now they're going to force you into it by collapsing the money. This is also what the United States is doing. Stand by. You see this clock right here? That's your debt. They're spending $1 trillion every 88 to 100 days. Let's call it 100. Every 100 days. So 100 days from now, today's November 29th, 2024. Let's check back in 100 days. This will be 37 trillion. It's out of control. And what's your GDP ratio? Where is it? Hang on. We're 100. Yeah, right here. 123%. Once you get to 70%, you're in trouble. We are now 123% over GDP. That means we're bankrupt and done. They're resetting the game. That's why we're going to World War. You see how that work? That's why the United States now is going to be the crypto capital of the world. That's why they selected Donald, the orange one, to be your god. He's going to bring in the new order money with Elon. Elon's involved. See how that work? Business involved with government. That used to be called fascism. I don't know what you call it nowadays. Nowadays it's whatever. Because it's the upside down world. But look, every person in the United States right now owes 653,000. Sorry, these numbers are so big it's hard to spit them out. And we're worth 647. If you were going to a bank and say you make $647 a week, but you're spending $653 a week, would you get a loan? Would you be bankrupt? How long could you keep doing that? This is the total, what you really owe. Your kids owe. Their kids are going to owe. And their kids are going to owe. And their kids are going to owe. And by then, this is going to be even higher. 221 trillion. This is why the game is being reset. Every person you get rid of equals this to the government's bank. See how that works? So if Deagle's right and 200 million people go goodnight, that's trillions of dollars taken off of that where'd it go? Where was they? Whatever, off that total. See how that worked? Oh wait, we're down there. Hang on, I'm all mixed up. I'm so upset about this because I know what they're doing. So now this goes down by 600 grand per body. That becomes, what do you call it? Disembodied. So for every embodied soul that now is not embodied no longer, saves your government this much. Do you see how this works? So that goes down. They save money. They get a new money system. Your kids owe this back in the short term. Who cares, right? Because that means what you don't understand. Every $1 trillion means next month you're going to pay more for everything that you're being told is inflation. No, it's not inflation. That's a lie. Legally, it's inflation because of the definition, but it's literally devaluating the US dollar, just like Russia just did. Russia's collapsing their bank. United States will be collapsing said bank too. Your dollar is going to be worth less. Every dollar you're keeping in the bank every day, you're literally losing money. You're literally losing every day if you hold on to cash. It's becoming worthless. That's why you're paying more for everything. And DT or the Humpty or whatever you call the Orange God, he can't fix this. I don't care what you're gonna get with your Doge. How could he bring his Dogecoin into the federal government, make money on that on Twitter and the government side, clean house, and then make money on the stock market? Like, what do you call it, crypto market? If this ain't a fucking movie yet, you stupid pricks, like you're living in a movie. Like, you can't bring in a guy that's a billionaire that owns all the government contracts, by the way. Like, he gets paid by the government. How could he work for the government? As your buffer, right? You know what he is? Watch this. This is gonna get some naughty. Look, watch this. Remember Dr. Klaus just stepped down, right? Because he's an old, wrinkly, bug-eating MFer, right? This guy is not only your Antichrist, in my humble opinion, he's now in charge of, like, putting you in hell. Don't forget, he's hooking your brains to the interwebs, and then once they do that, they own you. See how that work? He's giving you free speech. They said in that book, the manual, it says everybody's gonna love him. He's gonna have charisma, etc., etc. But go look it up. I think it's Revelation 13:3. Oh, that's the coin he's bringing in. See, the money's coming. He's gonna help with that too. He's a technology guy. See how that work? And when you have AI, which he's got, and you got Twitter, which is like half the world's information, they're tracking you. If you got it on a cell phone with a Twitter account, he knows what you're doing. He knows what you're doing. He can look it up. Like, he knows it when you jerk off. See how that works? He does. If you got anything with Twitter on your phone, anywhere, he's got your inside data. Like, that's what your personal shit. Like, see how that work? Antichrist, look it up. Oh, I gotta stop. Godspeed, everybody. Get good with your soul. These pricks ain't playing. This is soul harvesting, in my opinion. But who am I? I'm just an asshole to cell phone.